you're in the paper when you're famous, and it's never anything like that. I must just tell you one thing that annoyed me. When we bought the house, the son called up and said, "Oh, we know we're moving into the house." I went, "Oh, okay." I said, "Can we show it?" And I went, "Well, I'd rather you didn't," but they were very polite, and at least they asked, And I went, "Okay, well, don't say the actual address, and don't say how much it cost." And so they showed pictures, and they said it cost $2.5 million, which really annoyed me, because it cost $3.5. And it's not, they're not saying I shove ounces up my arse, but, how am I going to sell that? And this is an example of just tiny little things. In one local paper, one day, there was a thing, it said, Gervais in hot water with the neighbours, building a swimming pool, and they're up in arms. And they weren't. They were cool about it, okay? And then the next day it was, Gervais is a splash with the neighbours. Now they love me, right? I just want to read this. It says, Gervais forked out more than $2 million for the fucking hell, right? Gervais forked out more than $2 million for the house in September. He is said to want to settle down with his girlfriend of 20 years. How is that settling down with someone after 20 years? That's pretty settled, isn't it? It said, leaving the wild lifestyle behind him. Well, you're not to know this, but I'm in my pyjamas by 6 p.m. most nights. That's absolutely true. So it's a little wild lifestyle. They had to say that. Look at this. Just in case. If one goes, I can change that. I wouldn't know what to do. I'm in my pyjamas, buddy. And all that. If we've got company round, Jane insists that I put on the ones without the holes in. It's terrible. If I bend the wrong way, it looks like the last turkey in the window. It's fucking horrible. I had one pair. I don't need to tell you this. I had one pair with a little sort of hole, and I found out you could pull out like little bits of skin, right? And I called it offal Jim Jam, right? And you just pull a bit out and you go cock or ball. And they've got a guess. It's a good game. Why the fuck did I tell you that? He pissed himself. Pulls bits out. Yeah. But that's the thing, is if something's written down, it becomes fact. Look at the Bible. That's a rumour, isn't it? That's, someone said this guy's the Son of God, and people went, yeah, all right. The New Testament is basically we base our laws and morality on that. And I think that came about with Mary being on the back foot about the pregnancy. She had to think on her feet, come on. So she comes home and Jodie says, what did the doctor say? Nothing. No, what did he say about the swelling? Could be a bit pregnant. Pregnant? It's impossible. You're a virgin, aren't you? Yeah. Because we haven't. No, definitely. Definitely a virgin. Well, how did it happen? A couple of ways ago. When I was washing in the stream, the spunky water. That old bloke goes down there, doesn't he? Don't think it was spunky water. No, it's either that or it's the Son of God. What's the tea? Do you know what I mean? People believed it. People believed it. Some people still do. I don't as an atheist, but everyone's entitled to their belief. They're wrong.